Hey guys, Sue Hansen here with you. Wanted to jump on and share some thoughts with you about where you are right now in building your online business versus where you'd like to be, or versus where other people are who maybe even started at the same time as you. If you're not as far along as you'd like to be, sometimes it can be really challenging to keep yourself pumped up and moving, because it is a little bit depressing, isn't it? It feels depressing when you're not making as much progress as quickly as you'd like to. The thing is that we all have different backgrounds, we all have different learning styles, we all have different things on our plate that we have to take care of, and we all have to prioritize things differently. So you really cannot look at where you are in relationship with other people. At least not as much as you are probably right now. Sure, you want to look at other people and model them if they're experiencing success, but if one technique is working really well for one person or even a group of people, and especially if they're in a group that you also belong to, and that's not your thing, it probably isn't going to work. But that does not mean that you are not going to be successful with the program that you're trying to promote or a certain type of business that you're trying to build. All it means is that is not your method, and that's not the way that you're going to be able to reach the goals within that business or opportunity that you are trying to grow. So what you need to do is find a different way. Find something that works with you. Take a look and really start to think about what areas are you good at. And there's something out there that you're good at. Maybe they're promoting on Facebook, but you're good at video. Maybe they're promoting with video, but you're so terrified that you're just not there. You haven't grown enough to want to jump on and do videos. So it's really holding you back. And I can tell you from personal experience that when you've got these things bumping around in your head that are just vying for attention, it's really difficult to push them out and even find a quiet time where you can sit down and get some work done. So rather than let all that stuff basically go circling around in your head, because those 6 inches between your ears can get you in big trouble, telling you, doing that inner speak that you're never going to make it, this is going to be one more time that you fail. And that's a bunch of bull. I want to share with you a story that I found when I was on Facebook yesterday about a woman. I believe I might have the age wrong, but it's around 76 years old. And this woman was really close to her sister. And somewhere later in life, they decided that they were going to try bodybuilding. And so they started going to the gym, and they really loved it, and they decided to set a goal for themselves to be the best bodybuilder in their age group. And the one sister passed away. She died, and it really depressed the remaining sister to the point where she was basically sitting on the couch because she missed her sister so very much. And in fact, the story is still on my Facebook page. If you're friends with me, you can go find it. So it took her about 2 or 3 weeks of sitting there on the couch, basically in a depressed state, when she heard a voice. Whether you believe in that people can come back from the afterlife, if you believe it doesn't matter what you believe. For her, she experienced something, whether real or imagined, that her sister came to her and said, "Hey, what about that promise you made to me that you were going to keep moving towards your goal? The goal of becoming the best bodybuilder, winning competitions in our age bracket." And it took her about another week or so, but she got up and she kept going. And do you know what? That woman, I'm ashamed to say, puts my body, my 48-year-old body, to shame. She is awesome. She's so inspirational. And you've got to find what helps you get up and keep going when you're feeling like you don't want to go anymore. Do you know what happens when you keep going? The same thing that happened to this amazing, beautiful, wonderful woman who decided to be the best bodybuilder in her age bracket. Not only did she win competitions, she looks amazing, but the thing is, she kept going to the point where now she teaches classes, weightlifting classes. She motivates hundreds of people. There's people waiting to get in to take classes with her, and she's inspiring so many other people to make fitness goals and to keep going. And they feel like, well, if she's 76 years old and she can look like that, I'm 65, I should be able to do this. So she is motivating and inspiring a whole group of people, and that's what I want you to concentrate on in your online business. Because if you learn one thing, you know more than probably 95% of the people who are in the online space trying to build a business, because you've heard the statistics. There's a 97% failure rate. You want to be in the 3%, and I believe that you can do it. I believe that I can do it, but you need to keep going long enough to do it. And I think that's really why we have such a high percentage of failure versus success. The biggest difference for the 3%ers is that they keep going until they get success. They keep going and they find new models until they find a model that works for them. So I want you to keep going if you're feeling a little down, if you're feeling a little depressed, if you haven't hit your stride yet. Benchmark against yourself and realize that whatever you learn, go out there and share it somehow or some way, whether it's in a blog post, a video, I don't know, even at a meetup group, share it with someone, and you'll be amazed that they will think a lot of times that you are an expert. We're getting this space where there's so many people that know so much more than us that we feel small. But you're not small. You're amazing because you're trying to do something that the majority of people will never try to reach your goals. And that right there makes you exceptional. That makes you special. So I want to congratulate you, and I want to encourage you to keep going. And if you're having a bad day or if you're having a bad month, you know what can really help? Find a group of people in this amazing industry of ours and talk to them. You will get so much encouragement. We don't want you to quit. I don't want you to quit. I'm not going to quit. I have goals that I want to reach. You have goals that you want to reach, and I believe that you can do it. So keep going, and I want you to have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.